What is up, everybody? Rob here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I wanted to talk about a very broad subject of just what is money? What is money? Why do we consider it money? And how far have we drifted away from what money once was? I know it's a very broad subject, but I think it'll help people navigate on understanding just how crazy this fiat currency system has become. If I was going to just put a definition on what I think money is, I would say it is something that should be hard to get. Money should be something that is hard to get. It should take some labor to get whatever item it is that we consider money. It should take some blood, sweat, and tears to get an item that we are going to work with blood, sweat, and tears to hold and consider money. It makes me sick to think about all the people, including myself, working our tails off for money that they can just print from thin air. Like it's okay. Like it's fair to do that. The stimulus package, most of it didn't even go to the citizens who are going to have to pick up this bill eventually for them. Many forget that. Most of it didn't even go to the citizens. It got sucked away by corporations that didn't even need it. If you really look into it, it was super unfair what happened with that stimulus money. It's unfair that they were able to print it from nothing in the first place. You know, we basically look at the Fed and go, hey, you know, we're looking like we're going to go into a recession, Powell. What you going to do about it? And Jerome's over there. Here's $1 trillion. Poof. No problem. Here's another $1 trillion. Poof. No problem. Should money really be able to be poofed out of thin air like this? So the three types of money in the world is God's money. So we got God's money, right? It's gold, silver. We might even be able to include land in that situation. That's what it's God's money. It was here before humans. It'll be here long after humans are gone. The second is digital money, which is Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Specifically with me, I might get more into the alts if crypto gets more adopted in the future, but for right now, I only focus on Bitcoin. So when I say crypto personally, I'm talking about Bitcoin. And the third is fiat money, or fake money, the way that I like to put it. Somewhere down the line, we let them get too much power with the currencies, and ever since 1971, when Nixon dropped the gold standard, it's just gotten out of control. It's only so obvious why, from 1970 until now, the dollar has lost 98% of its value. That's a real number. The dollar lost 98% of its buying power from 1970 to 2020. The reason for that is because they're printing it from thin air. Like, it's so obvious, it's so simple, but common sense is not really common. It's more of an uncommon sense lately to look into this. If you've lost 98% of your value, odds are you printed too much of that item and you don't back it to anything. These are IOU notes that are losing their value year after year. And then we're finding out these IOU notes are back to nothing in the first place. So it's just such a crazy system. So how am I investing personally? What do I look at from an investment personally? In this day and age, and for the foreseeable future, I want to put my money in things that are finite. The reason, and if you look at my last video, I went into detail on what the difference would be between a dollar coin, if they decided to go onto a blockchain, and Bitcoin. And the biggest difference is one of them is finite. Bitcoin ends at 21 million coins, and we're rapidly approaching that figure. It's it's within a few million of being completely filled, and there won't be any more Bitcoin left to mine. As we get closer and closer to that 21 million mark, it's going to be harder and harder for these computers to algorithmically make these Bitcoins. It takes a lot of electrical cost. It takes a lot of computational cost to make a Bitcoin. That's an intrinsic value there. Whether somebody likes Bitcoin or hates Bitcoin, believes or doesn't believe, the one thing that is true is it costs money to make a Bitcoin. There is labor there to make one. And then the other fact of the matter is it ends at 21 million. Whereas fiat currency, that's controlled by the governments, and they have far too much power with these central banks. And a centralized currency like this is they can just poof money into it from thin air. So basically, it's like if Bitcoin ends at 21 million and they said, okay, there's only going to be 21 million USD coin. This is just giving you an example. The next year, they can go, actually, we're going to put another 10 million USD coins into it and another 5 million USD coins into it. Or we're going through a problem, throw another 5 million USD coins into it. And so all the people that had been trusting that USD coin and holding their money there, it's like, wait, whoa. How are you announcing all these secondaries? What's going on? You can't just keep diluting our money like this. And then you got Mr. Powell over there like, says who? Says who? I can dilute as much as I want. My name's Powell. You know, you need a trillion, trillion for you. You need a trillion, trillions for you. It's like the craziest thing I have ever seen in my life. In this day and age, I think it's a great time to be studying where you're putting your money. Is it something that they can just make more of? Is it a good idea to sit on cash? Is cash king? I think cash is king if you have a thesis with it. If you have a plan of action with it. If you think the market's going to drop and you're going to use that cash to put it into something that you believe is a good investment, such as commercial real estate or a stock that you think is heavily... That's just another crazy debate about the stock market, because everything is so overvalued because it's based on a fiat currency system. So nothing seems to make sense anymore. Maybe some people can leave some comments down below and help me make a little sense of this situation. Do you think I'm right? Do you think money should mean something? Should it be back to something? Should there be labor there? Should it be hard to get? Or should we just be able to poof money into existence? Anybody who is a fan of the fiat currency structure currently, I would love to take your advice and hear what you have to say about this situation. If there is a bull on fiat currency, please comment down below. I would love to hear your point of view, because I'm not right all the time. I'm learning new stuff every day. I'm wrong a lot more than I'm right. The goal is to be less wrong, you know? So if you have a different point other than what I'm making currently, please say it in a comment down below. And while you're at it, please click that thumbs up button so I can rank higher on the YouTube algorithm. I say it every video. I'm going to try to not do it at the beginning of the video, so at least you get to enjoy the content. And if you do like the content, you might feel more obligated to click the thumbs up button. It would mean a lot to me if you did that. Also, if you can click that red subscribe button and help me get over 100 subscribers. I'm at like 88 subscribers so far. I really want to get to over 100, so that would really be cool if you could help me out there, and you would be notified of the future videos on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the next video.